Hello, this is Frank with Frank's Beautiful Rocks and Minerals. As you know, I prospect and sell beautiful minerals. I do mineral identification for people who do their own collection but I don't know what they got. And I've spent 9 years now studying geology and prospecting. And also, I'm an environmental testing chemist. I used to work as a professional environmental testing at ICM Labs. They went out of business. Now I own the store. This is my sole proprietorship, which brings in very little money. Please send me money. Actually, if you have any ideas of something that you want to understand in science, tell me. Just leave a message or email me at frankreiserrocksminerals@gmail.com. Reiser is R-E-I-S-E-R. And I'll show you the complete neutralization of your problem. I'm just that smart. Okay. Here's some nitric acid. Disgusting crap it is. We'll pour some into a beaker. Or did I show this to you already? I showed it already to you, or forget it. The last video, part 1, I showed you what happens when you put a copper penny into nitric acid. Here's another procedure. I propose that, oh by the way, I bought this off eBay so I could do every test, and not just limited tests, in the Bible of Environmental Laboratories. It's called Standard Methods. And it contains all the different kinds of information, densities, physical, chemical properties of the junk you find that are called pollutants. And so far, the way things have been going for me, everybody that I test for water is failing. And that can't be. You need no iron. Your water supply company will provide you with something similar, a table of the parameters of chemicals in your drinking water and say this is safe, but they're forgetting the fact that a lot of the water they're testing has nothing to do with the pipes that lead into your house, and they could be made of lead. Lead causes brain damage, is a teratogenic, and it's also can cause retardation upon death. Very important. Little things you should know. In this demonstration, I like this guy, bought him off eBay and he didn't give me a condenser, idiot. Anyway, I suggest that I'm going to be able to write an invisible message on this piece of paper and you will be able to retrieve it. So here we go. Now let me put you where you can see me. Oh, here we are. I should be wearing what? Gloves. I have latex gloves. I have these chemical resistant gloves. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Okay, I thought I dropped you. I have chemical resistant gloves. These are good for all chemicals almost, except for hydrofluoric acid. It takes a special glove for that. I know because I was trained as an environmental pollution testing chemist. And I got a lot of my experience that way. And it's a marriage between biology and geology and chemistry. Okay, here are my tubes. And I'll read the instructions because remember, what did you have dinner 6 days ago? You don't remember, do you? It's because our memory is flawed. So I always reread procedures. But I won't tell you what's going to happen. Put 2 measures, whatever that means. It's written for lay people. Put 2 measures of baking soda in a test tube. Oh, we gotta get a test tube. What am I talking about? They're right here. That's what happens when you smell too many acid fumes. Your brain goes dead. Let's see here. Where do we leave off? Add 2 drops of water and 2 drops of phenolphthalein. Phenolphthalein is a dye, and it's often used in biology to be able to show a better clarity to microorganisms being observed under high power, even up to oil immersion, which would cover the bacteria in that case. Don't ask me about the all right, let's just get this done before the camera runs out. Two measures of baking soda. Once I get it loose, this is volume to volume of a solid, as this procedure is written. Here's measure 1, or measure 1 and 2. I'll add a little more. And I place this here. Now my test tube broke, like I can afford it. I can still use it. Now let's see. Reading on with the directions. Put 2 measures baking soda in a tester tube. Add 2 drops of water and 2 drops of phenolphthalein using a clean dry pen. Write with the mixture on the piece of paper, and we'll get into that further. So the first thing they want us to do is this. As you read along, it's a very simple procedure. We did that. So now where we are right now is we need to identify the tube, which I won't do because I'm only doing 1 tube for a demonstration. It's not necessary. No standards are necessary for this either. This is just really good for demo. Two drops of water. Okay, so now what the directions say is to shake this piece of paper until we get a white precipitate. If you care to, write leave a message, post it saying, Frank, I'd like to mail you for Christmas or holidays a brand new organic synthesis kit. I won't mind. Actually, what I always say is, if you have any, I'm going to add more water. If you have any scientific questions, whatever they are, with my 4 degrees, I will be able to answer them. Shaky, shaky. What's this thing doing? Maybe it needs more water. All right, let me read on. Oh, I missed the phenolphthalein because I'm stupid like that. I told you before, never trust your memory. Here we go. Never put reagents that you used back into the original container unless you're absolutely sure that they're not contaminated or it's really better laboratory technique. And how are we doing? Almost done. Yep. I got all the right reagents. Still white. It should form a paste. Well, I don't see it, but anyway, let's try writing with it. I'm going to use this broken Effendorf to write a message. Well, I'll just do some extra X's here instead. Now what we do is heat the paper. And here we go.